Hey guys, what's going on? It's Dead Gremlin. Good morning. I got here pretty early. I'm here at like 6:30 because I'm weird, and if I'm like an hour late in the day, like maybe I sleep in, I get here at 8, and then I'm like, well, the day's pretty much over, so I might as well play video games. But if I get up at the crack of dawn, there's no excuses. You know, like The Rock. I'm like The Rock when it comes to drawing doodles. My name's Doodle the Rock Johnson, so I'm just going to sit down and sketchbook, and you guys are going to chill with me, and we're going to hang out. I'm going to doodle and maybe talk a little bit if I feel like it. Hey, you're a cool person. You're awesome. You know what? You can come on over. What's up, dogs? This is my sketchbook that I started not too long ago, so there's some stuff in it. We've got our message. In case of loss, please return to the safe in the back of Baskin Robbins. And as a reward, you get ice cream for life. And I really hope no one finds that because, you know, I can't make good on that promise. We've got some sketches in here. There's Ultraman. It's upside down. There's Ultraman. Yeah, he wasn't in an inverted world. Some doodles, a donut guy, some sketches, cowboy guy, ninja man, Santa, badass Santa. It's the holidays. This stuff. Some thumbnails, and here we are, blank page. It's got something right here, but we're just gonna ignore that. Also the sticker on the front, that's Aaron Conley, and this is for a book called Marshall. So let's just hop right into it. Okay, so we're started off with a character I draw a lot. Lately I've been kind of in a drawing rut, I guess, or I've been out of the zone, out of the flow. So an easy way for me to get back into it, typically I would draw whatever character came into my head, but I was kind of having a drawing a blank, so to speak, that day. So I went to an old favorite, Squid Jones, who I've drawn a many number of times. I couldn't find my original drawings of him, so it's like I've drawn him enough to where I can kind of just improv jazz style make up a new design, I guess, like in my universe of characters I've created that will never become comics. Or I mean, maybe here's to hoping. In my weird universe, Squid Jones has gone through many variants of costumes, you know, like the Spider-Man saga of the Ben Reilly costume. This would be Squid Jones, post-apocalyptic Squid Jones, I would say. He probably has like a dune buggy, like a futuristic dune buggy of sorts. But yeah, so I'm just doodling, drawing, sketching. This is my way of getting loose. Most of my sketchbook are freehand, no under drawing, no penciling underneath. I just go into it. I feel like it's the most creatively fulfilling, and it really just gets my mind going where, you know, when you pencil it, you can kind of have the luxury of erasing and just like fiddling around, and at some point getting around to actually creating the finalized art. I feel like in the sketchbook, it's really good for me to get the creative juices pumping as fast as possible. So I'm like, let's just skip that. Let's go right into it. Let's go right into inks. And that's not a thing that's easy to do. I've been doing that for years and years and years, and my early pen sketches just straight into it look horrendous. So if you just start doing pen sketches freehand and they're bad, that doesn't mean you're a bad artist. You know, it just means that that's another kind of art that you have to get better at, another form of expression, you'd say. It's like jazz, like what I just said. It's like if you were a classically trained musician, you might you know, the improv, like if say you're an actor and you're really good at acting, but then you go into the world of improv, it's a different creative muscle and you got to stretch it. So, you know, I would highly recommend going in and just using ink and going right into ink, and just see what comes out of you. There's my dinosaur man. So I finished Squid Jones, and I'm jumping into a dinosaur man that you know, I like to get cartoony and fun, so that's just this guy. I mean, looking at him, his name is probably Reginald. He's a dinosaur maniac. That's kind of I always come up with some kind of backstory in my head, no matter how small it is, just to keep me excited while I'm drawing it. So he's going, and he'll write it in the speech bubble in a minute, but he has dressed up. He's going to like a dinosaur convention, and I'm thinking like an imaginary TV show that he loves, where, you know, it's like space dinosaurs with laser guns, and they defend the Earth from evil, you know, various sorts of evil, you know, big business, corporate crime. So yeah, Dinomania is happening on Friday, baby. And his, you know, his significant other says great, because he or she probably doesn't care too much, because this is his thing. He's into Dinomania. So going in with the marker, I really love, just for the sake of my weird OCD brain, I like just having color on the page to pop out. So that's why I did that graffiti earlier. I like to make sure every spread in my sketchbook is interesting in some way, so I hate when there's just like, you know, some really rough thumbnails and that's it, in which some pages are like that. So I'll throw in like graffiti or like pop some color just so it feels a little bit better. And now we're on to it. We gave Squid Jones some legs and put in the city, and there we go. So yeah, that's first sketchbook video. Hope you liked the doodles I did today. Nice and loose now. I know how you guys were worried about my looseness, so thank you. Yeah, subscribe, check out my Etsy shop, my comics, all my stuff, and all the links are in the description for if you're interested, and I'll check you out next time. See you later. Boom. Man, that outro was good, right? Yeah.